not scary. When I first went in there the first day, I had this panic when I realized the next morning I'd wake up. I'd wake up and not know what time it was, and not know if it was light or dark out, and not have any contact until the evening with anybody. And the thought of that really, really scared me. But when it actually happened, there was nothing to be afraid of. There was a relief in the stillness. There was this safety in there. It felt like the darkness was one of those weighted blankets, you know, that just kind of rests on you, and it doesn't hold you down necessarily, but it gives you some support. And that's what the darkness felt like. It was, surprisingly, it was nice just to hear the water when I was filling up the tub, because it's so silent in there. So just hearing running water is such a soothing feeling. And then getting into it, it was really hot. I made them super hot. And yeah, in the darkness it just felt like a little womb in there almost. Just this safe little warm space to relax into. Well, for one, you have no other choice when you're in there. There's no distractions, and you're either going to be really bored, really anxious, or you're going to surrender to what is in there, which is basically silence and darkness and stillness. And from that place, you could just hear your intuition a lot more loudly. A feeling of infinite space. Because you can't tell the size of the room that you're in. I mean, you know because you've seen it, but you can't really feel that. It could be a little barrel, or it could be the entire universe. And once you settle into that, there's this comfort in that space, and there's a comfort in the not knowing. We go through life, or I go through life, with these heavy labels on everything. Whenever one of my senses perceives something, there's already a label on it, so I don't actually feel or perceive that thing that I am in the presence of, because I just see the label that my mind knows instead of the feeling in my body. So being somewhat deprived of these senses, there's nothing really to label in there. It's just this vast empty space. And if you fight it, you just end up feeling some sort of restlessness. But once you surrender to it, the infinite opens for you, and you just see endless space and endless time, and you're not here or there, you just are, or something just is. There was just this wholeness, this sitting in complete wholeness, and not feeling the need to pull myself out, not feeling the need to think, not feeling like, oh, I've been here long enough, I'm getting anxious and it's time to complete this sit. It was just deeper and deeper getting pulled into this beautiful void. And when I finally did complete, after what felt like 2 hours maybe, I went and laid in bed and just felt my breath and felt the comfort of the covers on me, and just felt so much presence in resting.